It's your girl Desi Des, and this is 8 Things Introverts Wish Their Friends Knew. Let's get into it. Coming in hot at number 1, introverts are drained by people. Doesn't matter who you are. It could be somebody we know, somebody we don't know, somebody we like. Everybody drains introverts. That's just the nature of being an introvert. The social interactions that we have to have with people is naturally draining. Oftentimes, when we're in the presence of others, we're trying to either maintain or create a good first impression. So we gotta fake smile, fake laugh, work the room, charm everybody, whatever. Of course, this is not a requirement because, to each his own. You can do whatever you want to do. But for me, I like to make sure that I'm putting my best foot forward and that I'm being polite. Otherwise, I can't just be like, I don't know you, I don't care nothing about what you're talking about, and so I'm gonna walk away now. That would be rude, right? You can't just do that when you're at a party. If you just meet somebody or you're going to talk to a friend, you can't just be like, I don't care, and I'm gonna leave now. What we really need our friends to know is that whether positive or negative, social interactions drain us. Plain and simple. Which leads me right into number 2. Introverts need to know who's gonna be there. Your introverted friends want to know who's gonna be there to see if we have enough energy to engage in whatever's about to go down. So if we got a date and you invite another friend, right? We're just asking as introverts, let us know who's gonna be there. I just need to know who it is. Even if I've never met this person, I have to be prepared energy-wise. And if you just bring somebody and I didn't know about it, and I didn't have enough energy planned or saved up, now we don't know what's gonna happen because I came with 20% energy when I should have came with 50, and now I'm going to start going into the negatives because I was not prepared, and now I'm using more energy than I planned on using. So just tell us who's going to be there and stop being sneaky, talking about well, if I invite so-and-so, then so-and-so is not gonna come. You're right, we might not come, but let me make that decision. Let your introverted friends make the decision of who they want to be around, because after all, they're the ones that have less energy than you do. Just let us know so that we can be energetically prepared, or so that we can give you an honest no thank you. Not trying to be rude, I'm just not trying to spend more energy than I had planned for originally. Or maybe I'm feeling eccentric and I want to get out there and I want to meet all your new friends. Sure, just let me know. Let introverts know and let us be able to decide for ourselves if that's the kind of company we want to be around. And please don't be offended if we say no. I don't have enough energy to deal with whatever's about to go down. Take our word for it. We have a good measurement of what our energy is, and so we just want to be prepared as we possibly can be. Number 3, introverts get grumpy when we don't recharge, and that's factual. I can tell you, we get really grumpy when we can't recharge. Things start to get irritating, start to get weepy-eyed, all in the eyeballs. The energy just starts slowly going down. And it's just girl, don't you gotta get up and go to work in the morning? Why you still here? You see, I'm trying to recharge. I'm tired. I'm looking at you with one of my eyes open, and you looking at me sis, bro, don't you see me fading? Don't you want me to recharge? Don't you want to recharge? Do you miss your bed? Cause I do. A lot of introverts have extroverted friends, and all an extrovert is someone who re-energizes by the social interactions of other people. So when an introvert's energy is decreasing, an extrovert's energy is actually increasing. And so if an extrovert comes with 50, an introvert has to come with 100%, just so that we can match and be on the same wave at the same time. But when you don't give an introvert that time and space to recharge, it's not gonna look good. It's gonna start going down. It's gonna start going south Because not only are we trying to recharge and we sitting there looking at you, looking at us, and you're not moving. You're not moving. This is why introverts are very careful about the social interactions that they agree to, because we don't want to find ourselves in situations where we're gonna run out of energy super quick and then be all tired and all grumpy or whatever. So if you invite us to certain places like clubbing, concerts, partying, any place that has like a billion people and is crowded all the time, that's a definite no. Like usually that is a absolute no, just for the very fact that we know offhand that is going to require a lot of energy for us to expend. If an introvert actually does agree to go to one of those outings, that is the only time you're going to get that introvert out for maybe 6 months. Like for me personally, I don't do concerts for that very reason. I love music, I love live music, but when it starts to get crowded, I don't like being around too many people. Like I would rather be at home listening to my favorite song, and that way I don't need to go to the concert to see it. I would be just fine seeing it on my TV screen or watching it on my phone. Like I have zero problem with that because I'm in my comfort zone and I'm energized. All that other stuff, it just takes too much. Like I'm tired just thinking about it. So if you ask me to go to a concert, I might feel froggy. I might feel froggy that week. You've given me plenty of time to plan, plenty of time to recharge. Okay, let's do it, because it's gonna be the only time that we go to a concert for maybe the rest of the year or in 2 years. I don't know. We'll see. Number 4. Introverts don't want to talk on the phone for hours. Girl, I love you, but get off the phone. Bro, you my guy, but can we split this up into day shifts? We have spent hours talking about your problem and another 2 hours trying to solve your problem, just for you to go back to your problem a week later. That's the kind of wasted energy we just not gonna do. Then y'all start talking about random stuff. Don't even ask me about my day, or you just ask me about my day so I can say, how about you? And then you start going talking for another 3 hours. Bruh. Introverts are great listeners, but we refuse to listen for hours on the phone. Look, if you got a problem, we got your back. If you got a crisis, I am here for you. If you need to vent, whatever, I'll listen. But you don't have 4 hours to tell me what's going on. You don't. And you may think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. We are such great listeners that those people call us just to talk because they know we will listen. Well, listen, I'm taking a stand. Stop calling us. If you want to talk for 4 hours, call your extroverted friends and y'all can regain all of your energies together. We just don't have that kind of time or energy anymore. We are not teenagers on Christmas break. Don't you gotta go to work in the morning? Doesn't your mouth hurt? Isn't your throat dry? Just don't. Number 5, introverts hate last-minute plans. This is probably the one I've said in each video because it's the realest one out there. We hate last-minute plans because we can't plan for last-minute plans. I used to feel bad for telling friends that I couldn't go somewhere because I really didn't want to go. And it's crazy because the things that they wanted to do, they knew I didn't want to do. And so they're like, hey, you want to go grab a drink? And I'm like, hey, you know I don't drink, right? And then they're like, well, you can just come and eat, have a water, and then maybe we can catch a movie. And as soon as you start talking them maybes, I already know this is going to be a spontaneous night and you're going to try to have me out all hours of the night that I didn't plan for and that you didn't ask for permission for. No, we're not doing that. I'm not saying that we'll always say no to plans or outings with our friends. But if you ask us to do something last minute, 80% of the time, that's going to be a flat no because we've had zero time to prepare, zero time to recharge. We don't know what's going to go on. You're adding all these extra maybes into the day. No, that doesn't sound like a good time Sorry. Catch me next time. You should know your introverted friends well enough to know that's not their speed. And so if it's not their speed, go and do that with the friends that you know is their speed. Like, they'll just pick up the phone and get dressed and go wherever you want to go. That's the kind of speed that you need sometimes for those last minute plans. But when you want to actually plan a date that doesn't have any maybes, then maybe we can go out and chill. Number 6, introverts like what we like. So if you want to do something that has nothing to do with what we like, and we want to do something that has nothing to do with what you like, then maybe we need to find a happy medium. For instance, if I like game nights or movie nights and I don't want to get out much or whatever, and you like games and you like movies, but you need other people to be around, the happy medium would be maybe we can host a game night at your house. You invite whoever you want to invite and I'll show up. You know, that's planning or preparing. We're meeting each other in the middle. I love game nights and I will dominate. So while I'm thinking about dominating, I'm not worried about who else is in the room. We're gonna have a good time. And that's why that is a happy medium, because that's actually something as an introvert that I like to do. Number 7, introverts want to be alone on their day off. Your introverted friends are too nice to tell you, so I'm going to tell you. Our days off does not equal me and you. Our days off equals me and me, us and us, me, myself, and I. An introvert's day off is not the perfect time to be trying to catch up, because we've already planned that day. We already know what we're going to do. Most likely we're either going to catch up on some sleep, we're going to run some errands that we can't do during the workday, or we're going to do something we've been dying to do with just us by ourselves. So the best thing that you can do here is catch an introvert on a regular day, because when we like to plan our weeks, we schedule the time that we want to spend with the people that we want to spend it with, including ourselves. And our day off is the number one day that is carved out for just us. 9 out of 10 times, you will not catch an introvert on a day off. And if you do, it's because maybe they had a day off the day before to really recharge and do what they wanted to do in the first place. Otherwise, introverts aren't spending their days off with you. Introverts are spending their days off with themselves, alone, and having a great day. Lastly, number 8, introverts do want to spend time with you. It may not be on our day off, but we do want to spend time with you. Introverts usually have a very close-knit group of friends that we really care about and who actually earn their spot in our lives, like roll dogs. So the last thing we want to do is ruin our friendship and the relationship that we've worked so hard to build. I love you. That's why I'm here telling you these things. As an introvert, I want to spend time with you. I don't want to spend it on my day off, and I don't want to spend the whole day. Like, go home sometimes. We can kick it, we can spend time, we can do whatever it is that you want to do. You just got to plan for it, and then you have to let your introvert decide if that's something that they want to do. Then maybe you got to compromise, then maybe you got to meet in the middle. But at the end of the day, we do want to spend time with each other. Like, you're my friend, I want to spend time with you. Being an introvert is really tiring sometimes. And so we're just trying to make sure that our energy stay up. That is all this is about. Making sure our energy is up and that we can be present and active at all times. We just need patience and understanding. You rock with us, we'll rock with you. No problem. So there you have it. 8 things introverts wish their friends knew. Hopefully, you get a little bit of a better understanding of how introverts operate. We want you to know we're here for you. We love you. We want to spend time with you. We will compromise. We're there for you. Just give us time, give us space to recharge, and we got you. As usual, let me know if I missed any in the comments. What are some things that you wish your friends knew as an introvert? What are some things that you agreed with? What are some things you disagreed with? Let me know, fill up the comments. This is your chance to let your friends know what's going on, okay? Time to shine. Until next time, thanks for watching.